This video is going to show you guys exactly how to stake a bunch of different altcoins on the Keplr wallet. If you haven't seen my other video talking about the best cryptocurrency to stake, you should go look at that one right now because it's going to tell you that Celestia, Injective, and Cosmos are three of the best proof of stake coins that exist right now that are in the top 50 coins overall. Let's cut the nonsense and get right into this. This is going to show you guys exactly how to stake all these coins, and in doing so, you're going to be eligible for a world of airdrop claims that are coming out, and I'll show you guys a bunch that already have come out just from staking some of these coins. But before I do that, I want to let you guys know that all of this information is super well broken down in my private membership group. If you go to mattscrypto.com right down below, you're going to see all of this laid out on this chart right here. This is my table of airdrop farms for 2024. I update this thing almost every single day as I go through and find new airdrops to claim and to farm for. Now, unfortunately, I can't show you guys the full list here because that's only for the private membership group. But as you can see here, Doki and Dimension are just two of the airdrops you would have gotten if you just staked TIA like we're gonna show you how to do in this video. Step number one. Go over to keplr.app/download. I'll leave a link down below, make your life real easy. It's the Keplr wallet. Now, there are other options for wallets out there. If you don't want to use Keplr, that's fine. But this video is going to show you the Keplr wallet because I'm telling you, it's by far the easiest and best wallet that I've used for these coins. You can install for Chrome, Firefox, or if you're crazy and use Edge for some reason, they also have an Edge extension for you. I downloaded on Chrome, so you'll click Chrome, and then you'll click Install Keplr right up here. Once you have installed Keplr, you're going to want to go ahead and click Create a New Wallet. Or for some reason, you already have an existing one, you can import it, but if you're watching this video, it's more likely than not that you don't have a Keplr wallet. If you do want to use a hardware wallet, you need to connect it first and then set up your new wallet with your hardware wallet. So for this example, we'll click Create New Wallet. Then you're going to want to go ahead and click Create New Recovery Phrase. Now, this is going to be your seed phrase right here. This is your lifeline to your entire bag that you're going to be putting in this wallet. So do not lose the seed phrase. Don't put it on a napkin and put it downstairs with the other napkins. That would be a bad idea. Don't put it under your mattress because I know at some point you'll probably pee the bed after a long night out of drinking, and for some reason, unfortunately, you're gonna lose your entire bag with your seed phrase covered in pee-pee. I'm sorry, but seriously, keep good control of your seed phrase. This is your lifeline to your entire wallet, so don't lose it. All right, now that we have a wallet set up, this is the dashboard. If you go to wallet.keplr.app, and this is gonna be your hub for all of these different chains: Cosmos, Osmosis, Celestia, Injective. If you, for some reason, still have Terra Luna, it's gonna be here as well. There's a bunch of different coins that all work within the Keplr wallet, but these first 5 here, even including Terra, because unfortunately I still have some Terra from the fallout that happened. But these chains right here are the 4 chains we're gonna talk about today, and you can see I have them all started already. But just to show you, you have Chronos in here, you have a bunch of other chains that exist that you can use on the Keplr wallet. Most of these are really not worth talking about. Now, the first one I wanna talk about is Celestia because all of these airdrops that have been happening recently, like I said, Doki, Dimension, all of these are just simply accessible from staking Celestia. Now, if you don't know what Celestia is, it's a brand new chain, came out about 4 months ago, and you can see that it boasts a fat 15.77% APR. That means if you stake Celestia, you're gonna get 15% back on those tokens per year. As of right now, this changes daily, so we'll see how that goes over time, but for right now, it's fat. You can see that my total airdrop farming bag, my wallet here, has 455 TIA, which at the moment is worth just about $7,000. My staked amount is one less. It's 454. As you can see, I have a balance of 1 TIA, like 20 bucks in my available balance, but the rest of it is staked. Now, if we scroll down, these are all the validators I've staked on. When you go to stake your Celestia, you want to try to choose different validators, especially on some of these other coins we'll talk about in a second. Some of these have already confirmed that they're going to have specific airdrops and claim drops if you stake with their validators. Now, what I like to do is spread this out a little bit because you never know which one of these programs or these companies or whoever's running these things is going to actually initiate some sort of airdrop claim or some sort of token generation event that you could be partaking in if you've been participating on their validation node before. So I have some on Kepler, a Cosmos Station, Figment. There's a bunch in here. All these different ones I think are a pretty good spread. You don't have to use these. You can use these. I would also suggest that you don't necessarily put all of your staking amount in the top 10 validators. So for example, here, if you want to stake, you go over and click the stake button right here. And then you'll see all the validators pop up. You can see the validators that I've staked under are right here, and then all the validators are right here. So you can see, based on voting power, these right here are the top 10 chains. So Polychain, Go, Fanoa, these are the most popular staking validators. But you can see right here, some of these commissions are pretty high. I like to stick between 5 and 10%. As you can see on mine, all of them are either 5%, mostly 5%. Some of them are 10%. So if we go back to stake, let's go scroll down out of the top 10 and pick one you can see right here. We'll do stake with us. This one's got a 0.74 voting power, so it's clearly not a over allocated one, and it's only got a 5% commission. So if you click stake with us, you can see all of their statistics right here. The chain is Celestia. The commission again is 5%. That's what they will take off the top of their earnings. The expected APR amount, their voting power, which is basically how much is staked in their total node. And then the unbinding period or unbonding period is always going to be 21 days. So when you stake, it's going to lock your tokens to this chain for 21 days. Once you say unstake, it's going to take 21 days for your assets to become liquid again. So keep in mind, if you wanted to go and sell your Celestia right now, all 454 Celestia, I had to click unstake, and then I'd have to go in here, click unstake, and then I'd have to wait 21 days until I get those coins back. But for this sake right here, we're going to stake. We'll go back to the one we found before. We'll go stake with us. We'll click stake. And then we're going to be able to put in how much we want. So for this example, we'll just put in 0.5 TF, right? We'll put in about half of what we have left, and we'll click stake. And then you're going to see right here, this pop-up is going to be the transaction to sign. As you'll notice here, the transaction fee actually a little higher than usual, 5 cents. 5 cents. If you've worked with Ethereum before, you know that 5 cents is dummy cheap. So you click approve here, and you'll see the transaction process. Usually it takes seconds right here. It should be done at any second right now. And it's really that easy to stake. And there you can see right here, we'll go and find it. Stake with us. We have half a TIA staked in that validator. It's that easy. It really is that easy to stake on Celestia. And now we're going to be earning 15% roughly APR on those tokens. Now you can see the claimable rewards right here. This is going to go up over time. Right now I have 0.19 TIA available to claim, which is worth about $3. I claimed these yesterday, literally yesterday. And within 1 day already, I have $3 of brand new staking rewards I can go and claim. Now, if we go back to the dashboard, a nice thing about the dashboard here is you can see the total amount I have across all of my different coins, right? Because I have Celestia staked, I have Cosmos, Injective, Osmosis, all these different ones. You can see the breakdown on how much I have of each one staked. And the total staked value here, right, is a lot more than just the amount that I had staked in TIA. You can go and click claim and claim all of the different tokens all at once. And even better, you can go and click claim and stake all. What will happen is it'll claim all of my rewards, and it'll actually equally stake across all the validators I already use with those new rewards. So in another video, I talked about the value of claiming and restaking. In other words, compounding your staking rewards. It's important that you go and do this every once in a while, whether it's every couple days or maybe even every day if you want to make sure that all those rewards you have continue to compound over time. Now, what you could also do is just claim them and sell them if you prefer to do that way, or you can wait till they pile up and then claim them and stake them all at once. I personally believe that compounding these, especially with how new this chain is, how quickly it's growing, and how great the APR is, I want to earn the absolute maximum amount. And so I'll click claim and stake all right here. And what's going to happen is it's going to go and individually claim all these tokens that I have staked across all these different chains, and then equally distribute them amongst the validators and restake them so that each day I'm earning maximum amount of rewards. Celestia, that was one. The next one is Cosmos. You can see it's very similar. It's got the same layout. Staked amount, available balance. You can see the APR. You can go and stake. It's the same exact setup all the way through. And so that makes it really nice on Kepler to be able to go and stake on all of these in a very simple and easy to understand way. On this one, I have them all staked in different validators than before. You can see not as many as I have on Celestia, but it's the same kind of thing, right? You have all this stuff right here. Very easy to understand. The layout's pretty nice. Now, Injective, same kind of thing, but this one actually has 2 airdrops I'll tell you about today. Talus Protocol and Black Panther. You can see Delegate for Claim Drop is right here. If you go and stake on these, they've already announced they're going to be doing some kind of airdrop or claim in the future. So if you do want to use validators that have already announced stuff like this, these are 2 options. That's why I've staked to both of these, is because I know that they have said they are going to have some kind of drop for people that are using their validator on Injective and staking Injective. So I would highly recommend, again, like Celestia, spreading it out. Find different validators that have already announced they're going to do something, or just join my private group and I'll tell you which ones those are. I already told you 2 of them right here. So on top of staking these coins, there's a couple other things we can do to try to interact with the network to open ourselves up to potentially getting more airdrop rewards with different types of eligibility criteria that these other protocols may use to give you more tokens in the future. One of those things is to go and vote on active proposals. So when you stake, you actually get the power to vote on governance and vote on proposals that are happening in each of these networks. So you can see Injective right here, Osmosis, Cosmo, and Celestia doesn't have any at the moment, but you can see all these are the current proposals that are open to voting right now. You can see the little voted symbol on the ones that I've already voted for, but this one right here just popped up. It's voting period, it's brand new, so we can go over and click on it, and you can see right here, it'll show you the description of what they want to do with the proposal. It'll show you obviously the main headline, upload stacks, NFT, and splitter contract WASM code. I have no idea what that means. The voting started yesterday, and it's basically a 4-day vote. You can see over here the vote details. 65% of people who have voted so far have voted yes. I can go and vote, and you don't even have to say yes or no. If you have no idea what it's about, you have no particular opinion about it, you can abstain from the vote, click confirm, and it's going to cost you, again, less than 1 cent this time. Now, by doing this, and just even if you abstain from all the votes, you're participating in the network and showing other validators and other protocols that are potentially going to launch a coin that you care enough to interact with the coins you have staked, right? You care enough to vote, and you're doing actions that contribute to the network overall. And so I recommend going once a week, going to the dashboard here, clicking on active proposals, and just voting one way or the other, or abstaining, which is also still interacting and voting on each of these. It's going to cost you, like I said, less than 1 cent. And so I think it's totally worth it to show you're interacting and have on-chain proof that you've interacted, so you can be more eligible for claims in other airdrops that may happen. Now let's go check out some other options we can do to try to farm other airdrops that are coming out or potentially going to happen in the future. This is MilkyWay.zone, which is one of the first protocols that allows you to liquid stake your Celestia. So you can go over here to MilkyWay.zone, click on Stake Now, and you're going to see the app that allows you to stake your TIA. So if you have some extra TIA that you want to stake, you can go over here, connect your wallet, and once you've connected your wallet, you're going to see the available balance you have in TIA to stake. Now, as you can see, like we saw before, I have basically less than 1 TIA available now to stake. And you can see that I've already staked 38 TIA, and I have 38.66 Milk TIA, which is the liquid form of the TIA once you've staked it on the Milky Way protocol. You can see that they currently have 2.4 million TIA, or $37 million worth of TIA locked on this protocol. And if you wanted to go and withdraw, you can see right here again, I have that 38 Milk TIA. Now, if you go over to Discover right here, you can see what you can do with this Milk TIA. What you can do is you can provide liquidity on Osmosis, which is essentially the decentralized exchange for the Cosmos ecosystem. And so that'll get you some potential benefits. You can go over to sites like Lavana, which allows you to do perp swaps and other leverage type trades, which will again potentially unlock other airdrops for you in the future if they have those. So as you can see right here, if we are over on Lavana, you can trade the Milk TIA, which again is the liquid form of your TIA. You can go and do other leverage trades. You can do other different types of things with earn and liquidity pool providing with this Milk TIA, all while your TIA is locked up in the Milky Way protocol. So you can really kind of get pretty deep into the weeds with this stuff, and allows you to be liquid and do other things with the TIA while you have it staked in that protocol. So not only are you earning some yield on it, but you are also doing interactive stuff with the chain, which will allow you potentially to have eligibility for other airdrops in the future. I do believe Milky Way is going to have some sort of airdrop in the future of their own token for people who have interacted and staked on their platform prior to that token being launched. So I am doing a little bit of this right here. You can see again, I have about $586 in there. The APR on this is 14%. So we are earning more Milk TIA on our staked Milk TIA, or our staked TIA that's now Milk TIA liquid. Now, if you see right over here, you can earn 65% APR on Milk TIA. So if you click on that, it's another way to take your TIA into Milk TIA into liquidity providing for Levana and really start to earn some fat yield on these different things you can do all at the same time. I will say going this deep down the rabbit hole is significantly more risky than just holding your TIA or just staking your TIA plain out. Another place you could go is to stargaze.zone. This is a NFT platform for the Cosmos ecosystem. You can see right here, Bad Kids is the biggest NFT on this chain. And you can see right here, the price is in stars, which is the Stargaze token. So you will have to do some conversion in terms of getting star tokens if you want to go and participate in the NFTs. There is another chance that this is another eligibility criteria for holding a certain NFT collection that other Cosmos airdrops that are coming out will participate in, will give rewards to those who've participated in this kind of stuff. And the last one is Talus.art. We did go and stake Injective on the Talus protocol, and you can see right here that Talus.art is yet another way to interact with the ecosystem that exists for Injective tokens already. This one right here is another NFT platform, but this one's based on Injective. So you can see right here, we'll go to Injective Frogs as an example. You can see the price here is 1.19. So these are $40 each. Nothing crazy, but there is potentially going to be a Talus token at some point or some form of airdrop or rewards for interactive users on both the Talus art platform, or like I said before, if you are validating with their node or staking to their validator rather, on the Talus protocol here under Injective. So there's a lot of different ways you can participate, be involved, and yet also earn serious, juicy APR while you're doing absolutely nothing. You're sleeping, and this stuff's all just doing its thing at the same time. You don't got to worry about it too much until you want to start taking it out and potentially selling your assets. One other thing I recommend you do to be eligible for more airdrops is to go over to osmosis.zone and actually use this DEX to do different things, right? You can swap. Obviously, you can go and take Atom or other tokens like TIA and swap from one to another type of token on here. That will probably get you eligible for certain airdrops in the future. Now, if we go and connect our wallet on Osmosis, you're gonna see all the different stuff we have in our wallet that's available balance to do stuff on the Osmosis platform over here. You can see I actually have 100 Wasmo, which in fact is a meme coin that was airdropped directly to me on Osmosis. It's worth literally nothing, $1, which is unfortunate, but I got this airdrop by doing nothing. I don't have to do any claims or anything, just by interacting with all these different things we've talked about today, just as an example. So maybe there'll be other ones in the future that are worth a little more than $1 that are automatically airdropped to us, but there are some in the pipeline that are worth, like Dimension, potentially thousands of dollars. So we can also go over here and stake. We can stake our Osmo if we wanted to right here on the Osmo app. Now, if you go over here to the side and click perpetuals, it's going to bring us back over to Levana perps, which again over here is where you can trade different perps protocols. You can actually use leverage right here and stuff like that. I don't like to play around with this too much, but again, it is an option. All right, I've talked your ear off enough today. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. There's a lot more coming out. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. And again, if you want to get access to this airdrop sheet that's updated basically daily, does all the hard work for you, has exactly what you need to do with every single link for everything I'm looking at and participating in, mattscrypto.com down below. Access to this, access to our private Discord, access to all the whitelists we get for NFTs, and a whole bunch more. You can talk to me one-on-one every single day if you really want to. So hit it up. Hope to see you guys in there, and we'll see you all next time for another video. Peace.